Around a year back, there was a global report, maybe published by WHO or United Nations. I don't remember exactly, but the report said that the farmers around the globe today are the last generation, meaning you won't find farmers in coming future. And suddenly, after that report was published, many countries, the government started talking about increasing the income of the farmers, making it double, and being liberal, giving them freedom in selling, and all those topics started coming from the government side, from the system side, because everyone knows, including you and me and the government, that all the circus of human beings are possible only when there is a farmer in the field growing something edible. The day they are not there in the field, the system will collapse, the creation will not survive. So, for a farmer to remain a farmer, we thought, let's do something to increase their income, if not, doubling or making it triple or whatever, but at least increasing the income, showing them some cash. We took up a project where the deal was that the farmer will grow non-chemically, the naturally, and we will help him. The city dwellers will help him getting the consumers, getting the direct buyers. There is no middleman and all. The consumers will buy the product. So as the first project, we have the wheat, the native breed called Bansi, and one or two more breeds of wheats. And after the harvest in April, what followed was the lockdown, and then what followed was the rain, and that rain was followed by heavy flood in Bihar. The project was looking little weaker in execution, but somehow few of us came together and transported all the wheat of the farmer to Delhi. And once we got it in Delhi and we wanted to make it, mill it and pack it and all, we had to approach the mill, those who run the mills. There came the shocker. The amount of chemical what they use in the farm, those who use it, I tell you, post-harvest, once it comes for processing and packaging and everything, at least a percentage or two more chemical goes into this process. Before they mill it, they fumigate it, and the fumigation is the literal poison. After that, they soak the wheat overnight, and in morning they filter it and expose it to heat, the artificial temperature. And when it is half dry, they put it in the mill. The peels come out, and that is why the flour, the atta is snow white, but there is no fiber into it, because the peels are taken away. It won't get digested. And just because this wheat flour, wheat powder, what we consume, it gets grinded so thin. It's like a maida, what we call in India, and it won't get digested. People started talking about gluten, and the wheat is not fit for consumption and all that, because the fiber is not there. And they say the logic of them there is, when the atta is pure white, consumers like it. The white is the color of attraction in our mind, and we bring it out in action. We apply it everywhere. They sell the peels of the wheat as wheat bran in some big price, and they tell the farmer that for every 100 kg of your wheat, you will get 92 kg of atta, and that 8 kg will go as loss or something. And then when they pack it, they again spray some poison, so that the shelf life of that pack goes longer. As long as it is not sold, it won't attract any fungus. So all these things, we had blood in our eyes. I thought, we have put so much of effort in growing it and keeping it natural. Why is that I should be getting trapped into this not so ethical business? Then somehow we searched, and after 2-3 weeks, we got one gentleman who agreed to mill it and clean it at our terms. And remember, if you find a fungus or a pest in the grain, you know that is a certificate of its naturalness. Even the fungus and the pests, they also are looking for non-chemical food items. So naturally grown products, they attract more of pest, and they are external, they're not internal. It's not disease, it's a pest. It's come from outside. So the farmer was there for supervision, and they milled it, cleaned it, and packed it. Now it is available in Delhi, and we are transporting it certain part to Kolkata, certain quantity to Bangalore, and maybe to Mumbai also. It's in the plan. But why I'm telling you all this story is, in case you think that at this time of pandemic, when everyone is talking about sickness and prevention or whatever, you know what the talk is going on, you think the health of your children, your kids, is more important than anything else in this planet, in your life, then I think a good food is the first step towards keeping our children, keeping your family healthy. What do you say? Help the farmer remain a farmer by buying his product. If you are convinced and you want your bag of naturally grown atta,